You literally can't get anywhere in Lost Ark's endgame without Harmony Shards. I'm Shelling Cotton, here at TheGamer to show you the best way to farm Harmony Shards. Once you hit endgame, your life in Lost Ark basically revolves around increasing your item level. If you already checked out our gear honing guide, which you can find in the description, you'll know that to reach item level 600 and get to Yorn, you will need tens of thousands of Harmony Shards to do so. Now that may seem daunting, but there are a fair few ways you can farm Harmony Shards to speed up your gear honing. Yo ho, it's a pirate's life for you. Island quests reward a boat ton of Harmony Shards and other gear honing materials. While these can only be done once, the mats you'll get for completing these are well worth the time. If you're at a loss for where to start on your island hopping adventure, check out our Lost Ark Tier 1 endgame guide in the description for a reliable route to hit up for the most rewarding island quests. Chaos Dungeons are hands down going to be your most reliable source for Harmony Shards. Chaos Dungeons can be run twice a day for the max amount of rewards. But even if you run out of your Aura of Resonance, you can still get Perception Shards and Disorder Crystals from completing Chaos Dungeons. Perception Shards and Disorder Crystals can be exchanged for gear honing materials and other goodies at the Chaos Dungeon vendor. You do have a weekly limit to how many exchanges you can make, but if you're short on mats, this is one of the quickest ways to grind some. If you haven't joined a guild in Lost Ark yet, it's time. Making daily guild donations and completing guild tasks will reward you with bloodstones, and bloodstones can be exchanged through a bloodstone exchange vendor to buy Harmony Shards. Your guild will need to have reached tier 2 of the shop before you can make these exchanges, and just like the Chaos Dungeon vendor, there's a weekly limit to how many exchanges you can make that resets every Thursday. If you find the T and Libra guild vessel docked in any of the port cities, hit it up. You can trade your pirate coins there for gear honing materials, including Harmony Shards. Again, there's a weekly cap to how many exchanges can be made, so be sure to take advantage of this merchant vessel whenever you come across it. While your first successful run of the tower on a character will reward you with engraving chests and potions, the second time you complete it, you'll get Harmony Shard pouches. Just be careful because these rewards will bind to the character you pick them up with, so do your first run on your alt and your second on your main. If you've paid any attention to the alerts you get in the top left corner of your HUD, you'll know that every day there are events called Chaos Gates. These are totally different from Chaos Dungeons. These random world events can only be completed once a day on your whole roster, not just per character. To look for Chaos Gates, you can use Procyon's compass, the calendar, or even just the alert itself to search for the closest to your item level. Once you reach the Chaos Gate location, be ready to enter as soon as the portal spawns. There's only room for 30 players in this event. Completing daily Chaos Gates rewards stuff like card packs and rift pieces, but most importantly, you are guaranteed at least one secret dungeon map. Completing secret dungeons from maps 1 in Chaos Gates will drop bags of Harmony Shards. If you're like me, you might have been completing dungeons on normal just to progress through the main questline as quickly as possible. Well, if that's the case, it's time to get your butt back to Rohendel and run those dungeons again, this time on hard. Your first clear of Rohendel dungeons on hard will reward you with Harmony Shards, so it's worth running all these dungeons on hard mode just for the extra gear honing mats. The moral of this story is, after all, to get them wherever you can. For more tips and guides on Lost Ark, be sure to check out TheGamer.com.